Welcome back, everybody. And I don't understand why I keep doing this. Look, maybe it's first time. Maybe virgin. Maybe virgin is the channel. It's okay. Let me guide you. You want to have some fun-ass conversations with me and my boys and girls? Well, come on in. And welcome to Inside Us, number 14, with my man, Christian McMillan. Now, some people will say he is Lil Tecca. Do people call you that?
Constantly.
Pull it to like 2 fingers away from your face. Like I swear, if I ever do blow up, there's going to be like a 5-minute reel that people can pull from podcasts of me telling people to pull the mic closer.
Why do I got to pull it so close? I feel like it should catch everything.
It's going to. It's going to catch the echo. It's going to catch everything. Because when you're talking, when it's back here, there was a lot more things for it to bounce to.
I see.
As opposed to these ones where it's got like these are like the stand-up comedy ones.
No, yeah, these are like actual microphones.
Yeah, these have to.
No shit,
Yeah. So how do you feel when people call you Lil Tecca? Does it get you upset?
I don't look like a Little Tecca. I got big eyeballs. We're both skinny. That's the only similarity. It's
glasses. You kind of talk similarly.
No, not at all.
Yeah, you go like this. Yeah, that's how you guys talk.
That's how he talks.
That's how you talk.
No, but I relate to him on the fact of like, I say all this gang shit, like our hood shit. I grew up in the suburbs. I have no gang in me at all.
You used to have a gang in you, but not.
No. Never that.
So tell us briefly what you would do day to day for work. I'm 90% sure. So if you guys don't know this is a spare bedroom in my house. That's the studio. And I'm literally listening to my wife trying to get the dog back inside because she's an escape artist. She loves to get out of the gate. But what do you do?
I've seen Mary escape.
What do you do?
I'm paralegal, so work at lawyers and shit, and just like.
Now, does that mean when you're a paralegal, are you already paralyzed, or is that
100% mentally, physically, you're just paralyzed?
What does the para mean?
I don't fucking know. I don't got a degree. That's why I'm a paralegal. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, I got it now. So, and what are the duties other than taking care of, I guess, legal stuff?
Taking care of attorneys. They come in and just don't.
You're gay, boy.
They don't know how to
tend to the lawyer's needs, dog.
Dog, no. They're like, how do I map to the printer?
I'm yeah.
What? I'm like, dog.
Are you a human?
How old are you? How old are you?
You are 28. You're literally only 4 years old.
The printer's out of toner. That's not my job.
Yeah, I don't do that.
That's not me. But
I always love that in workplaces where people will just say shit like that, like, "Oh, that's crazy. The printer has no ink," or they'll fucking, "My computer's just not turning on today." Like people just randomly, like you'll hear that.
Yeah, no,
in an office space.
It's terrible because we had an IT dude and he's like tall, skinny, black, like just like me, and I've gotten called him Dion more times than I've gotten called my actual name.
That's so fucking funny.
It's terrible.
Is it by the dude that you work under?
No, we work in two different offices.
Yeah.
And he works on the other side and he'll come around help his IT. And they're like, our VP will come up. She's like, "Oh, thanks Dion for earlier." And I'm like, "I'm not Dion." And she was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. You just guys look so similar." And I'm like, "We don't at all. We don't. He's darker, he's taller, he's skinnier. Like no similarity besides wear black glasses. That's the only similarity." And it's constant. And now he left though. But I still get called Dion. Still to this day.
That little bit's diva.
It cuts deep.
Damn. So what do you do day to day as a paralegal?
It's weird because even though I'm a paralegal, I'm supposed to do legal stuff. I just do the travel. I do everyone's travel. And you wouldn't.
What the fuck does that mean?
Like DTS.
Fuck you.
Yeah, dude. No, it's annoying.
It's so easy.
There's people just ask for the craziest shit. Like they're like, "Well, I drive a sports car at home, so can I get a car?" And where we're at, it's like limited cars. So I'm like, no. You can get a little ATV, little golf cart thing, because that's what we drive around there. Yeah. You have no need for a car.
Yeah.
Everything is in with the walking.
It's like a campus.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, it's just.
I would know because I'm going to the University of Maryland online, so I would obviously know.
Oh, I'm also going online. I go to
where. Yeah, I would obviously know what the campus looks like.
I'm almost college educated. I'm pretty much like the smartest person he knows. Instantly.
I wouldn't say that I know, but I will say that you know. You're probably the smartest person you know ever.
You ever like just put your foot in your mouth like instantly?
Yeah.
Like, you say you think you're saying some smart shit, and someone corrects like, actually.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny that you would say it because I always thought it was this way, and you're like, oh fuck, I just got caught in a lie.
You're like, and you're too deep.
I said some shit, and it was supposed to be funny. It wasn't meant to be serious, and now people think I'm a liar.
And now you got to die on it. You can't be like,
you got to double down. You got to double down.
Always double down.
Always,
no matter what it is, just double down.
I remember there was one time, I was like, so I used to work for a pool company. We would install pools, and
I never knew that about you.
We always would, like starting it always fucking sucked because you have to dig the fucking hole. That's like the hardest part, right? So you like shape out where the pool is. But this dude, he was like fucking. I was 18 and he was like 40. So like to me, that's something like I was like, oh, I got plenty of time before I reach this guy. You know,
I'm
like,
never gonna catch up.
Yeah, exactly. And he would smoke weed on the job. He would like drink beer on the job, and I'm like,
nice.
Yo, this does not feel right. Like I don't feel like I'm so uncomfortable right now. I don't want to do this. This dude's like, you want to fucking bump? I'm like, no, man. I'm fucking working, man. You don't see the issue here? He's like, nah, man. And he's popping open a fucking Budweiser.
I'd be so uncomfortable watching someone do that shit to my house.
And the boss, they also smoked during the workday, but it was like they all knew that they didn't want to stop smoking, but they would complain to each other about smoking on the job. So like the bosses would try to bitch them out. Bosses were fucking idiots too, but what happened is they like yelled at him. And they're like, you gotta stop smoking. You gotta stop drinking on the job. This is bullshit. You're not getting anything done. And he's like, what the fuck do you mean? And he completely doubled down and was like, I can't even wake up without it. I need it. Like completely went the opposite direction, and they let him do it on the job. I was like, that's how you get shit done. You just bully people until just remember that, kids. Bully people until you get what you want.
Double down.
Double, triple, quadruple down. If you want it, it's yours.
Enough, if you're confident enough, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's how I took my wife.
What?
Huh?
Yo, so like you talking about digging holes. I used to like work at a graveyard, like before like my current
Bro,
job.
I genuinely just thought you said dick in holes.
Dick, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit's rough. Like I'm talking about like
a grave digger?
Yes. I'm a grave digger.
Yeah.
How's the song go?
Yeah, it's Camelot.
That's a fire
Got
song.
a bloodshot on my eyes.
But that shit's like
my fingernails. Yeah,
because like you're like oh you cut it out and then like you're like whatever you're digging and then like you're digging and you're like fuck I gotta dig this shit 6. I'm only 5'11".
Yeah,
this shit it's still.
I gotta go deeper than me.
I gotta go deep, and then the most like memorable experience from that besides like like the fucking Z turn motor or mowers. I did like a fucking donut in the graveyard. Fuck the whole grass up. Like there's a circle. Probably to this day there's still a circle there.
But the
worst part was
you're going. If there is a hell, you're going straight to it. You did
straight to it.
Donuts on a grave site.
But I mean, it was like there was no graves under me, obviously.
Oh, okay.
But it was like
smart
in the field still.
Yeah, no, that doesn't count.
We the worst part was like we're not supposed to help people at the funerals. I just dig fucking holes. And then this dude, he's huge, like 300 pounds. They're like, can you help us? There was like, I swear to God, 8 of us on this fucking casket trying to pick it up, and we struggled. And like you put it on the, you put it on the thing. To, like,
the little belt thing. Did it snap? I saw a video the other day of some shit.
It's sticking it snapped.
The shit snapped, and it just sent the fucking casket.
Dog, yeah, we tried to put it on straight, but it was so heavy. Like I was skinnier before, and I'm still skinny to this day. But like, dog, that shit was hard. It was. Like,
I couldn't even imagine you. If you guys don't know, I'm gonna fucking embarrass this kid.
I
he was like, no, not that thing. He used to. Look. I've thickened up. I know you've seen older pictures of me.
I thought you weighed like 100
some
pounds.
Some old pictures of me. Yeah, I'm like 130, 140.
That's ridiculous.
I'm 200 right now. Take 70 pounds off of me. That's how I used to walk around.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
And you got a big ass head, so it's like a stick figure, just like
I look like a Q-tip.
You ever drop it, like you have dogs, so you like like the shedding and whatever. But you ever like drop something on the floor and pick it up and it's just covered in dog hair instantly? You're like, there's no fucking way.
Yeah.
Like,
There's no 5-second rule in a house with dogs.
Nope. You were built like a lollipop, like a lollipop that you dropped on the carpet.
Yeah.
You go to pick it up and like you drop it again. You pick it up and it's just a
Yeah.
little bit of hair.
Okay. You're built like a Tootsie Pop. How about that?
What do you want from me? You roasted yourself first, so I'm roasting you. I'm continuing.
Huh? I'm nobody's hurt.
I'm not hurt.
Okay.
You said I'm built like a Tootsie Pop.
Yeah,
I'm not hurt.
yeah.
Is that because I'm black?
No. That's the black is in the center, you fucking idiot. The rest of them are
no, it's brown.
It's colors.
It's brown in the center.
That's what I said.
You said black. No, I haven't had a Tootsie. I'm like the worst with candy because like I can't suck candy. It's always like a
shit's too gay for me.
I bite it every time.
Gots to see it through, my boy.
my boy, we had like rock candy, and we're all sitting on the couch, and it's like, his wife passes it to me, and I'm just instantly. She's like, damn, and I'm like, I'm not sucking.
I'm not sucking this shit,
bro. For an hour, you out here just like no.
Who is actually counting how many licks it takes to get to the chocolatey center of this Tootsie Pop? No.
In middle school.
Yep. You did it for a fucking science project, didn't you? They tried getting my stupid ass to do that shit too. And you know what I did?
One. It's
done.
wet, and I bit it.
Done.
Do you bite your ice cream? Mm-hmm. Do you bite ice cream?
Yep.
Or do you like it? Really?
Yep.
How?
I will literally bite ice cream right now. I'll show you.
I'd rather you
Everybody's always like, it hurts my teeth. Yeah, it's because your teeth are bitch made, dog.
How the fuck?
Bite the ice cream.
I've never got that. People like, my teeth are sensitive. I can't bite ice cream. I'm like, I chew ice. I'm one of those people. I will get a cup of ice and chew.
If you could do that, you could bite ice cream. It's the texture for you?
No, I mean, I bite ice cream. I mean, I lick it sometimes. Pause. But
Unpause.
No, I don't know.
Unpause it.
No.
Unpause it.
No, I have a boy. Fuck. What's his? We'll say my boy Gibby. Mm-hmm. We'll say pause. And he'll go play. I'm like, get the fuck out of my face, yo. He's like this dude. He's like from he's from Winston-Salem.
Yeah.
He's a great guy, but it's just like that shit blows my fucking.
I have a
mind.
buddy from Winston-Salem as well.
Really?
Yeah. Was your buddy black?
No.
Oh.
Man.
I was gonna say he's probably like one of two out there.
But it's so crazy
because I'm not even joking. The reason I asked was because I was gonna ask my buddy, "Hey, did you know a black dude in high school?" And he probably would have said one of three names, and it was just really gonna narrow the search down. But now that you've said that he's probably white, right? White guy.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
and
there's
his
too
family's
many.
all from there.
Yeah, there's too many.
But and it's so funny because like opposite, right? Because like in my school, like we had like token white kids, and like we had like one group of the white kids that hung out, and then like this one dude, my boy Matt, he would just hang out with us, and it was so funny because it's like he was the token white kid of the group, and it's usually so opposite.
Yeah, I was usually the token for some groups.
I can see that.
Like I would always hang out, and I was either with like Latino dudes, black dudes.
Yeah, no, I see that. No.
Asian guys.
We only had like 2 Asians, and it was terrible because like the 2 Asians we had, one of their parents owned the Chinese restaurant in town, and the other ones owned the nail salon. So I was like, man, you all are just
living it up, huh? What am I supposed to do?
Like,
next, they're gonna open up a city walk.
City walk.
Yeah, come on,
city walk.
Come on, give us some fucking help.
Help me.
Or they just work at the hospital.
Oh my! That's my whole family. That's a Caribbean thing. Like
all
my family, they all work at hospitals.
No, that is the American dream to like every country except us.
Yo,
like if you were born in America, usually you don't tend to be, you don't want to do shit like that.
No, right.
But for some reason, it's like the migrating,
I don't know.
Cultures usually want to be that.
No,
I think
crazy.
it's just because to them it seems more stable.
Yeah, because it's always a job that's always going to be there.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy that I always like think about, like being from like Jersey or whatever, like up north. We say like no, yeah. And it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah. I literally just did it. I did it
early too, and I can't help it. And people are like, "What do you mean no, yeah?" I'm like, the no is no, and then the yeah means yeah. Like I'm saying no, yeah, or if I say yeah, no, it's whatever comes last. It's just how it works.
So I was gonna ask, as far as like passion projects, what do you think you're gonna do after you leave where we work now?
So I'm trying to get a cybersecurity degree.
Huh? Okay.
Cybersecurity. It's like one of those jobs that's also like gonna be very prevalent in the future. So like,
it already is. It's not that it's gonna be. It already is.
It's already a big like industry, and I just feel like I just like computers. I'm a big nerd. Like in high school, I did like we had like a
Name one computer component.
hard drive, CPU.
All right. You said CPU.
I said it and I was like, damn, that's wrong. Can we cut that?
No. That's what you get.
No, but yeah, I did like a IT vocational school shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like 2 years, like your last 2 years of high school, and you get like your degree or your certificate or whatever. Mm-hmm. We're doing it, and then halfway through the second year, they're like, "Yeah, we're not doing IT anymore. We're gonna be secretaries." And I was like,
"Ooh."
That. And then I got the job I got now, and I'm like, "Fuck, I'm a secretary, dog." Pretty much, like
it would have been perfect.
Yeah, it would have. I mean, I wouldn't get any more money for it. That's the unfortunate part. No, it played out so perfectly.
So what are you looking to do in cybersecurity? Like, do you have business you'd like to work for?
Whatever pays the most. I go where the money goes.
Okay.
And that people say like you gotta enjoy what you do, but I'm like,
well, because there's like a lot of like CBD companies that usually need help with cybersecurity.
There's like you can penetration testing, pen test. You do you try to have you seen, it's like ethical hackers like
Penn Island.
Yeah. Pen 15. I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Have you been to Penn Island?
I don't know where that's going. No, I haven't. Oh, dude, no, hit me up the other day.
Penis land, you fucking idiot. Penn Island.
I see it now.
Yeah. What used to write that on people's shit.
Were you middle school, dog?
Huh?
I know.
You were the one that just said fucking pen testing.
That's
what made me thought about it.
It's a real thing. You just try and break through companies like fucking security, and they pay you fucking like 6 figures for that shit.
Break through companies.
Sir, stop home with the computer. He's just like sitting there. Just like, and you're getting paid 6 figures for it.
Bussin'. My arm moving? No, it's good. Yeah, cybersecurity is one of those weird ones too, and it always reminds me of the episode of The Office when the IT guy is like leaving.
I don't watch. I refuse.
You're the worst.
Only reason I know about.
You're like the people that hate on Nickelback though. Like,
No.
You don't watch it because people don't watch it.
No, I'm not. I take the hot take on the room, right, all the time. Right?
Yes,
but I just don't watch it because I just didn't watch it. I don't think it's that.
This motherfucker is so exhausting. He will literally like
just.
Everybody will literally like something, right? Like say it's the new Kevin Hart special. And the Kevin Hart special comes out. Everybody in the room, 75% will go, yeah, I thought it was hilarious. He will go, it was funny, but and then he'll start to rant. And it's like, yo, that's why millions of other people liked it. You're just such a connoisseur.
It's just so funny to see people, because some people, they die on that hill. They're like, he's the funniest. I'm like, dog, it's not that serious.
We had this conversation about Drake's new album the other night.
No, but I like Drake's new album over Kanye's.
Yeah.
Kanye tried to hypnotize you in the first song.
Yeah.
Donda.
Yeah.
Donda.
He's on that spiritual shit.
But you know what's crazy? The backstory of that's his, it's fucked up because we're making fun of it, right? But it's like his mom's heartbeat before she died. It mimics it.
Oops.
So like that's why it speeds up and then it stops because her heart went up before she died and then she just died. It flatlined.
That's rough.
No, it really is. I don't know.
And that is out to the public.
But you know what's crazy? Kanye, he's smart as fuck because he had a listening party, like with 3 listening parties, sold out a whole stadium for that. He made so much money off of that just from selling out the stadium. So anyway, I think he's a business.
Is that the one where he was floating? Like in the middle of the stage or whatever? I saw it on like Instagram, I think.
I think it is.
So
Jay-Z hopped on both. That's my issue.
Yeah.
But also he's a billionaire, so I can't you don't give a fuck what I say.
Them lips, dog.
He's like
Jay-Z lips. Yeah. That shit is so funny to me.
Yo.
I'm like, yo, that's his face.
Then
like race and all that shit aside, he just has really big fucking lips, dude.
Remember my boy Case?
Yeah.
We always made fun of him because he had like
lips. Yeah, bro.
Like a white guy, he had like lips.
Lips.
I'm like, damn, dog.
That's like my neighbor's buddy that came over last night, just straight up double cheeked up, dog. Wearing skinny jeans. And you're like, yo, you can't be walking around on your birthday with all that cake, my man.
Double cheeked up on a Sunday night.
Yeah.
I know I wear skinny jeans, but like I've moved on to slim because skinny, there's nothing more embarrassing than trying to take off your pants and you gotta like stomp on them and pull them.
Yeah, dude. You got the old sock method.
Now, all my pants go in the laundry inside out.
You're trying to fuck? Hold up.
If I got a wiggle at it.
Dancing. You're trying to get that one big toe like on it so you can get it to go down.
This is gonna be funny. You ever like try to have sex and like you have socks on, but
all
it's a wood
time.
floor. It's a wood floor, so you're just like
you're just like and then your shit's sliding out like you're splitting.
And you're trying to play it off like nothing's happening, but it's an internal.
Your legs are slowly just. You're just.
But I've
you're going.
You ever go to what's it called?
That's when you got to put those trampoline socks on.
That's what I was gonna say. Yep, they got the grip or the hospital socks.
Yeah,
grip.
I fucking hate wearing hospital socks. I really hate how the ankle never truly becomes the ankle of the sock. It's just sock.
It's one long strip of fabric. That's all it is.
It never like there's no segregation between the sock and foot.
I'm always so uncomfortable in those gowns.
I meant leg and foot. I said sock.
I was gonna let you rock.
It's all right.
You ever you were in a hospital gown before, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that just weird how
cheeked up? You could just
out.
The first time I put one on, I put it on backwards and my dick was out the front.
They're like, sir.
Because if you don't know, dude, you can think it's a coat.
It's a sheet. It's just a sheet. Well, I went to go get my knees x-rayed, right? Because knee problems, whatever the fuck. And they didn't have gowns. It was I went to an urgent care.
They just had you walking around with a towel.
No, dude, it was it's like this thick paper towel. He was like, well, just take off your pants. He's like, do you have shorts? I'm like, no. He's like, all right, well, just take off your pants and wrap this around you. It's like this commercial paper towel. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like wrapping it around me. And I'm like, there's no way I'm about to let this dude x-ray me.
Pull that just a little bit closer. There you go.
It was, and they said yeah, your knee looks fine. And then they gave me not ibuprofen. They gave me 2 pills for anti-inflammatory, and then just that's all I.
Bro, my knee is so blown out. I blew it out such a Racioppi way too. I blew it out skateboarding in a different country. Retarded. Bought a fucking skateboard
so bad. I was skating the other day.
Were you?
Yeah, at my boy's house.
It's such a fucking vibe.
I still got it a little back and
bro.
What is it called? It's like a 180,
It's literally a 180.
Yeah.
Backside or front side?
Backside.
If you're looking into it as you're going, it's front side. If you're
backside, because
if your back is going into the turn,
I think. Yeah, backside. I don't do backside, and then you do the.
Yeah, because you skate regular, right?
Yeah, you skate vert, don't you?
Huh?
You skate vert? Is that what it's called? No, goofy.
No.
Goofy. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Or no, that's crazy. I hate when people was it mango or mongo, whatever.
Mongo. Yeah.
And they kick with their front foot. That bothers me so much. I don't know.
My buddy could never get fast enough.
Yo, it's
dumbass, because you're not in the mechanism of your body.
That's so.
I
can't.
I'm like, how are you steering the board? He's like, I just fucking in the back. I'm like, you have no time to react to anything because you have to bring your foot all the way the fuck back.
Yeah, and then you had a disadvantage, genetic disadvantage.
Just straight up. And yeah, he was shorter than me. His legs didn't work.
You're pretty short though.
He was shorter than me. Shout out to Matt, bro. I love you. Damn, what the fuck was I about to say? What were we talking about?
Before skateboarding?
All that alpha brain. Yeah.
All that alpha. If you say for an alpha, you're a beta instantly.
No, alpha brain. It's from On It. It's a supplement for fucking brain cognitivity.
I feel like you definitely said that wrong. That did not.
Cognitive.
Activity. Cognivity?
Yeah.
That what you said?
Yeah.
That just doesn't sound like a word.
It just doesn't feel like a word. And it is now.
Like my buddy said, transient. You know what that is?
Yeah.
I did not know those words. He's like, yeah, everyone here is transient. I was like transitioned? He's like, no, everyone's here temporarily. I was like,
yes.
I had to look it up.
Yeah. That's like littoral.
I don't.
Do you know what a littoral is?
No.
Our organization fights a lot in littorals. Littorals are just waterlocked. I'm
like a child. I saw a movement. I looked at it instantly.
Stop.
I want to know what's going on. But
bro, it's a fucking screensaver.
Did you?
Littorals are landlocked. Like Florida is a littoral.
Oh, okay. Almost like a peninsula. Yeah.
Yes.
I for the longest time I thought the term was bi-curiously. So I'm living bi-curiously through you.
No,
vicarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's vicarious.
But I said it. Someone called me out on it. My wife called me out on it. She was like, She's like, what'd you say? I'm like, yeah, I'm living vicariously through them. She's like, that's not the right word.
Yeah. I caught Priscilla saying we'll just have to play it by year. She said year. She said we'll have to play it by year. And I went, what?
Yeah, just take things for granted.
Hey, run that. Yeah, dude. If you say granted,
it's granted.
It's granted.
I've done that. But the problem is you do it so confident. You do things so confident and like you've been doing it for years.
Nope. You got to double down.
Exactly.
We told y'all.
Double down.
We just double down.
You just got to keep going. I still say vicariously.
Fucking
I don't
idiot.
care.
Yeah, I mean, also, what are you gonna do? Like, the English language is one of those things too, where it's pretty forgiving. Damn, what the fuck were we talking about before skateboarding? Because I had a question attached to that.
We're talking about, I don't know. I have no clue. It's gone.
That's a wrap.
Well, it's gone forever. It'll come back. It'll come back.
It makes me so mad. You know when people say like, oh, if you forgot it, maybe it's just not important. No, that's the reason I'm mad. I can't remember it right now because I know it was important.
It's important. Whatever.
I forget important shit all the time.
Have you ever forgot your kids anywhere?
Huh?
You ever forgot your kids anywhere, or forget to pick up your kids?
Who?
You? Have
Who cares?
Yeah, I put you on. I put you on that. That's the messed up part.
Have I left them anywhere? Yeah, for sure. There was one time I dead ass almost left the house without my son. But I was somewhere. Like, yeah, I was new to parenting, and I dead ass almost walked out. I was like about to drive out of the driveway.
Yeah,
and literally I was like, "Oh fuck!"
I forgot Arlene places.
So I didn't move. I didn't go like more than 100 feet, but
I backed out we were going like the grocery store. And she just takes so long to get
in the fucking car, dude. That's so frustrating.
It's such a journey to get in the car. And I just backed out, and halfway to the store, she called me, she's like, "Where are you?" I was like, "Oh shit." I'm like, yeah, I was getting gas. I want to get gas before, just you're taking a little longer.
You're on E when you show back up.
She refuses to fill the gas. Not refuses, but she like doesn't pay attention to it. So like, she'll pick me up from work or whatever because I take like the train to work. And she'll pick me up after work, and I'm like, the gas light's on, right? She's like, "Oh, I didn't realize."
How?
It's what do you not look at your speed? It's all in the same area.
Yeah, it's all in the same square footage.
Yeah, no, exactly. So it's
literally it's like no more than a foot.
Like that. Literally like that. So how do you not see the bright light that says you need gas, or like even like the meat? Like I get scared because I travel for work, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks. She's gonna be straight on the side of the road because she does not fill up fucking gas. So I always make sure like before I go, I'm like, let me
pop this in.
You gotta get. Sometimes you do things. It's preventative maintenance. It's preventative maintenance. You just gotta know like, yeah, I'm gonna do this for her, so she doesn't call me about it and complain about it later.
Yeah, that's like when you would get like left on the bus or some shit. You would just like forget to get off. You ever get to forget to get off your bus stop like in high school?
I was too close to the school to get. But
damn,
also
that's so rough.
But it's like I was off by like 0.1 miles.
Yeah,
I lived like 9.8 miles from school.
You were just outside walking.
And my mom used to drop me off, and then like mom's always late. Like, we're always late to shit. And she was like, "All right, well, get to walking," because she was late to work, and she dropped me off on the corner, and it was like a mile. It's not a long walk. It's not undoable.
That would kill me.
Dude, no, I love my mom.
She said, "You got to get out now because I can't take this turn. I got to go to work."
No, exactly. It's like, we'd come up to the intersection. My school's to the left. Her job to the highway is to the right.
Yeah.
So she would stop at the corner and be like, "All right, let me know when you get to school."
Let you know.
I'm like 12, dog.
Yeah.
I'm like 12.
My kids walk to the neighbor.
But your school, I thought the school's kind of close here. I don't know.
They walk to the neighbor and then they get picked up from the school bus there.
Okay.
Similar shit because I gotta go to work before they get on the bus.
Oh, yeah, timing of like work and kids just doesn't.
It's the worst.
Like my boy,
I want to quit my job so much.
I
would be the best stay-at-home dad.
I feel like I would get
lunch would be made, dude. Lunch would be made. Dinner would be every night, 6:00. Don't give a fuck.
You know,
I don't care.
I used to have dinner at like 8:00, 9:00, and I thought that was normal. I thought that was normal. And then like I go over to my boy's house for his birthday. He's like white dude, token white guy.
Yeah.
And we're having dinner at 4:00, 5:00. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Why is it so early?
I'm like, y'all don't get.
You guys know it's still light out, right?
Like, Yo, my mom was like, because my mom was like in school and shit when I was a kid. So like,
say oxtail so I can smack you.
I haven't. I wasn't gonna bring it up, but no, oxtail. Oh, dude, I love
bro. If you guys didn't know, well, you don't know. I'm about to tell you. My man Christian here can literally will go on a streak where he just cannot hold shit in his hands. He literally is like a walking Mr. Bean.
I've broken every phone.
And before, and like before, dude, you remember when you would get up and you would just send the fucking vape into the universe,
sitting on my lap, it's gone.
Or his phone would be in there, or it'd be like, "Yo, Christian, just hang on to this real quick. Can you hold this?" He would literally like start struggling because he's like so nervous about dropping it that he'll actually drop something else, which would then make him in turn drop what he was supposed to be holding.
That's why I don't hold kids.
Before this podcast even started, come on, he comes in here and he puts the fucking open bang on the table and he goes to pull the arm. And when he pulls the arm, it fucking dumps. Absolutely dumps bang all over my fucking casting couch. And now it does look like the casting couch because it's got stains on it.
Now it's sticky.
Now I got a sticky casting couch.
That's why I don't hold people's kids. Like people are like, oh, hold my baby. No,
I won't. To completion.
I held it.
Yeah. Anthony Jeselnik.
My friend, she had like a litter of
cola.
A litter of puppies.
It's the same word.
And she's like, hold it. And I was holding the puppy, and if it moves, I can hold. No, I can't even hold stuff that stays still.
Yeah.
But like the puppy was like, and I just.
You just released.
Just dropped. fell on its head, and she's like, he's already sold. You better hope he's okay. And I was like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And then my boys having kids. I'm like, oh, hold my baby. I'm like, no,
I don't trust me.
I know. That's a human life.
I'm just clearing my throat. I don't know why. I have like a bug in my throat right now.
Now I feel like I clear my throat. Can you scratch your throat? And you know people that do that. I hate that, yo. My aunt used to
people that do that like to do it in public, so you know that. So like they know that you know that they can do it.
I have no muscle control. Like even my face, I can't like. Am I raising my eyebrow?
Yeah,
one.
I
just
do
one.
It a lot.
Am I raising one?
Honestly, you look like you're disgusted.
I can't help it, yo. I have no face control.
So in the DC area, your father is a producer, right? So he produces music and then also does music videos. What's his production kind of doing?
What do you mean?
Huh? What do you mean? What do I mean? I asked the question.
It's Symphony Pro. He does. He just got his like audio engineering.
Oh, thanks. So you heard it, right? But then here's the thing.
It had a process. You know how it goes. Don't clear your throat on me.
Ask the question.
Yes.
And then you did what?
Answered it.
It's the worst when people go, yo, can you hand me that thing? What? And then as you're saying it again, they fucking go, oh, yeah, I can for sure do that. Oh,
no.
Don't answer if you didn't. If you need more time to process it,
but I feel like
do that.
But I feel like you're waiting for
But don't tell me what, as if you did not hear me, forcing me to restate what I just said. Priscilla does it to me all the time. It infuriates me, and I know that I do it to her sometimes. So it's not like I'm just above, like on my high. I'm
not above anybody.
I'm not above anybody. I do it too.
But I feel like
it's so frustrating when it happens.
I'd rather have you repeat it than Arlene will do. She'll say, yeah. I'll ask her a question. She doesn't hear me. She goes, yeah.
Oh, she just automatically agrees?
Yeah. She says, yeah. Wait, what?
worst.
I'm like, ask me to repeat it. But I hate repeating myself too. That's a different issue. I hate repeating myself. So sometimes I'll say something to her. She says, what? I'm like, nothing. I was talking to myself.
I cannot stand repeating myself.
It's hard. It's because you say it the first time very like.
There are times where I say something and then I will say it with less words, so it is just easily communicated.
You have to. You can go like a 2-minute rant and take it off in a sentence.
30 minutes ago, just did this to my wife. I go, plan for today, we're going to food shop, and the kids can play on the fucking air thing, the bouncy house.
Right.
She goes, what? I went, ooh. Food shop, bouncy house, play, kids. That's what I did.
Why use more word when less word do job?
That is from The Office.
Is it?
It is. Cuck boy.
No, it's even worse. We had an investigation that we did, and the quote the guy used was "how the turns have tabled" or whatever.
Yeah.
And we looked it up, and I was like, "That's from The Office."
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
It's from Michael Scott.
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate The Office. I just don't watch The Office. I don't watch The Office.
Yeah.
I like Friends better than The Office because I've watched Friends. My grandma didn't have like cable when I was growing up, and after school we'd go to her house.
You remember them whack ass shows that used to come on PBS?
Whack, no.
It was like the little
Cyberspace.
Yeah, that
Girl.
one. Yeah, that one.
What else?
Cyberspace. That was the one with like the mechanical.
Cyber Chase. I lied. Cyber
Yeah,
Chase.
the one with the mechanical bird and like the little white kid and the little white girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Always white.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
And then my older brother's like obsessed with Word Girl for some reason.
Yeah.
He gets drunk and that's what he talks
Carmen
about.
Sandiego, dude. Carmen Sandiego had
where
me
it started.
bricked up.
That's where I started. That's where my love for
Yeah.
Latina started. I've only dated a Latina woman. It's
Yep.
so wild. It's like a I choose toxic. I choose violent. You can't ever talk shit about me again. You just did it.
I'm gonna watch that back. On that, I literally my nose.
Your nose caught it. You know what's cool about this?
No, look. I fucking went like this. And I tried to get the rest, because you know there's that fucking rim where you can never get all of it.
Yeah.
Right? As I did that, the fulcrum to where my nose was, as I'm drinking, my nose was here. And then it, like the hole just popped away from my mouth and just let some
Let it
on my
all.
chin. Gayest shit ever, dog.
You ever? Yo, I spill shit on myself constantly. That's why every white shirt I've owned is ruined.
Ruined.
Like I'll have it for a day. I'll wear it to like a function. That's it. It's one and done. I bought these white pants the other day. Yo, I don't know who the fuck I thought I was, because I wear like skinny or slim jeans or whatever.
Yeah.
And I bought them. I'm like, yeah, these are kind of fire, but like they're ripped a little bit, and then
Yeah, I
the
get it.
bottom is like, what is it? I don't know the word. Like it's like stringy, like.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could rock those. Man, I put them on at home. Them shits were tight. It was like spandex.
Did you put your foot through the hole?
I do it all. Every time I wear ripped jeans, I
Toes?
always whoop,
Yeah.
right through.
Toes go in.
Right through. And I put them on. I'm like, looking them. I'm on FaceTime with my mom. Because I always call my mom for like, because I don't know how to dress myself sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
I would pay a stylist. Like if I become famous, I have to pay a
Yeah,
stylist. I just don't have the.
Or just do what Adam Sandler does. You see what he wears? Mm-hmm. He just.
Yeah, but he's already achieved that.
I guess. That's the problem, though. Mm-hmm. Like
he's already there, you know.
And I'm on FaceTime with my mom, and I'm like trying on the clothes. I'm like, what's this outfit look like? What's this look like? And my mom was like, who the fuck do you think you are? I was like, excuse me?
Convict.
She was like, what? She's like, what? I don't ever return clothes because of the inconvenience to myself. That's the first time I return clothes. My mom roasted the fuck out of me.
I obviously mine can't do that, but like fashion advice I've always tried to take from my wife. She'll have me looking goofy though, and she's not even trying to clown me. That's just how she likes me to dress.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, you got to stop doing this to me, because I fucking, not saying I don't want to be the center of your attention. I'm just saying I don't feel confident in what you've dressed me in, you know? And that's what it should be. Your outfit should be empowering to you.
You should feel like the first day of school every time you get dressed. You know what I'm talking about?
Dude, speaking of first day of school, that's what I wanted to go to. I wanted to go to high school stories because you guys did some YouTube videos in high school. I'm not trying to bring that up. I'm just saying.
I don't care.
First day of school, dog. That shit. I remember one time I slept in my clothes. I was so excited. So all I had to do was slip my shoes on.
Just woke up and was like, I'm ready.
Yeah. It was like high school too, I'm pretty sure. I was like, oh, I'm going to be fucking clean. I was way too, dude, I was way too old to be excited for an outfit.
No. I feel like every day, the first day of school, there's a
You
picture.
got to show out.
Have you seen there's a picture of me on Facebook. It's like one of my profile pictures. I'm not a hat guy because I just feel like my head's like, I don't know. But I had this
Fedora. Don't tell me it was a fedora.
No, I'm not. No, I did that for my middle school prom though. But I had like this what is it, flat brim hat. It was like, was it Adventure Time? So Jake, and then I had the Jake headphones, like over the ear headphones. It was like from Hot Topic. I had this like Legend of Zelda shirt. I had everything on. I had sunglasses on my head. I wear glasses. I can't wear sunglasses.
Yeah.
I'm blind.
Yeah.
And I took this photo thinking I looked so fucking cool.
And then you look back on it now and you went, what the fuck?
I want to delete it, but it's like, it's a part of my life now. Yeah. Like, it's just,
it's
there.
You gotta live that. I used to dress very similarly, dog. I used to, when I was going through my little emo phase, I would put holes in my sweatshirts for my thumb to fit.
But it's comfortable. That's the problem.
No. Looking back on it, that shit was so stupid because it would only cover the bottom part of your hand. And it was retarded. It was cold in Jersey. Like, I needed gloves.
But I feel like in Jersey, like, I never, like, once I got old enough, my mom would always put on a coat. I would just I would rather wear 2 sweaters than wear a coat.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts.
But now I'm grown.
I'll wear like a zip up with a hoodie.
For no reason, right?
That's it.
Does it make sense?
I don't need, yeah. Obviously, I want like the thickest layer I can get, like those big. Dude, I remember I wanted a fucking pair of Timbs and one of those like marshmallow jackets. So fucking bad, dude.
That's such a Jersey.
So bad. And and then eventually I went through like my fucking emo phase, and that's where I really looked like a fucking asshole.
I can see it.
I had like red in my hair. I looked like a fucking dweeb. I used to wear the leather fucking wristbands.
When or something.
Oh, dude, I fucking want to throw up thinking about it.
I don't know. I
used to do this shit with my hair.
I did that, but I don't have hair. I don't have hair. Yo, like even to this day, like I'll get my hair wet and I'll do this. I'll do. Oh. What am I?
All the white kids were like, "Who's gonna tell him? Yep. Who's gonna tell him?"
But the problem is, and like my mom,
they didn't want to break it to you.
She didn't let me come. Like this is the longest my hair has ever been.
Yeah.
My mom did not let me grow my hair out, so like I always had like a 1 on top.
Yeah.
You know, bullied. Always had a baldy.
Yeah,
always.
Dog, and you would just get that zone.
This kid.
Nice cut, G.
Just like freshies. Smacked me in the back of my head.
Yo.
And I had the Android phone. My phone fell and the battery popped out. And my glasses fell off. So it's just a fucking struggle. So now I'm like looking for my glasses and looking for my phone battery and trying to.
That shit got ejected off your fucking head. Ejectocito cut.
Ejectocito. The scene where what's Paul
Walker, he says cut.
I was like, that did not age well.
That ain't. He goes, oh, you know it ain't no problem, cuh. And they're like, everybody just got a shiver down their spine. You're like, oh.
Producer's like, the cameraman's like, he's like, in the camera?
Huh? I was gonna say, because like I used to get fresh haircuts too, right? And I would get my neck annoyed the fuck out of me because motherfuckers would do that shit so hard it would sting. Like your boys would just like that, you know what I'm saying? And you're like, oh.
There's nothing worse than sting.
And then the worst part is like you'd be sitting in class or homeroom and you know your boy's about to sit behind you and you're like, oh my God, I'm so exposed. I'm so exposed. You can't sit in I feel like help me.
I feel like I hate like sitting in alphabetical order because I'm always like in the weird middle.
Yeah.
And like, but
I was always towards the end, so I was either like in the back of the class
or
but
right in the front.
I was also the class clown, so like my teacher would put me up front, and I would always have to be up front.
I never understood that. Why put me up front? I'm a clown up here too.
Yeah,
wherever I move, I'm gonna be a clown.
Like that's what the shit I would do.
Stupid. I was like this nerdy, unathletic dude, but like I used to have like wire glasses, and my shit used to always be like,
oh, that's the worst.
Cocked.
Yeah.
Because I fall asleep to this day.
Yeah, fall asleep with them on.
But I feel like I don't fall asleep with my glasses on, I can't see in my dreams, and it's like obviously not.
That is a wild statement.
It doesn't make sense. But like, I can be like passed out, drunk. I'm just passed out. My wife take off my glasses, and I'll wake up and go,
where are my glasses?
I can't see. I'll wake up from whatever deep slumber.
Do you remember when people would pant? Did you ever get pantsed in high school?
No,
bro. I got pants in the middle of the football field.
Imagine going commando one day. That was my fear.
It's funny you should say that. Story time. I remember in high school, me and my boy were chilling. Right, it's gym class. Right, we're hanging out, talking. Everybody's in a circle. We're all just kind of bullshitting. the girl with the fucking Cookie Monster
pajama
pants. She's walking, but we're playing the sport. We're playing the sport, which I think it was like frisbee or some shit that day. Something weird. It was gay, and we're all like in the middle now. And we used to do the tabletop shit too, like where you'd stand behind somebody and fucking push them, and then everybody laughs, right? Childish ass shit. And then I'm standing there. It's gym class. I got gym shorts on. I have underwear on, right? But my boy, literally, it was cold, dude. It was October.
It's cold,
right? My man's literally grabs like bunches material up and just fucking shoop. He's on a knee. And like, dude, my dick is like this in his face. He said, zoom. Oh, fuck. And
there's no killing.
And I literally, I'm thinking it's cool because like obviously like I didn't look because I knew he pantsed me, right? Like I know my pants are no longer on my legs. They're at my ankles.
You know your
and
underwear.
I didn't know he grabbed the underwear. So I'm standing there. Pants down, he's on a knee. He's doing the Tim Tebow, and I'm full cock, middle of the goddamn track, dude. There are people around us. I'm chilling, and I'm just like this. And then I find I see his reaction. He's staring. Everybody else starts looking, bro. I'm literally cock out in the middle of our football field, like. And then I feel the breeze and I go, oh! I pull my shit up. I wanted to die, dog. I wanted to fucking die.
Because there's nothing you can do. Like it's.
I wanted to curl up into a ball. I could see people were like looking at it and like they were like, why is it so small? I know that was nobody said it, but that's what they were thinking because it was cold, bro. My nut, like everything was shriveled up. Nuts were like
when it's cold.
They were like in my taint.
It's like your shit is like sometimes like this usually, and then like, but when it's cold, it's like
yeah, dude. It just all puckers up.
Like a
it puckers up.
You know what's fun? Every time I hear like
gym class was the worst for me, dog. That's because that's when I would act like a clown. What were you saying?
I would say like I feel like when you tell old stories, all I can like the George Lopez thing where it's like their adult head on a kid body. That's what I imagine every time. But gym class was terrible for me because like I get ashy,
Yeah.
And I just for some reason as a kid didn't put on lotion.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I would show up to gym class, like put on shorts. It was the winter, so my skin is like dry.
Dry.
Dog. And one time I was like, oh, I can't go out there like that. So I go to the bathroom and I splash water on myself. And it works while you're wet.
For a second.
But then like when I dried up, it was even drier.
Worse.
Oh, dude, what your arms look like was what my legs looked like, just white. It was like I've been like fucking stomping out fires.
You looked like Tyrone from fucking Chappelle Show.
Yeah, it was terrible.
He said it smelled like something cooking. White people get ashy too, man. I get super ashy in the winter.
I don't believe y'all.
It's dude. If you ever see me like scratch and there's white, I'm ashy. It's the same thing. It's that.
But it blends in on you. It blends in like from.
It's just not as noticeable. There's one area that is constantly lotioned. I won't say it. We all know what I'm talking about. Okay, that stays extra moisturized.
But everything else,
drier than the desert.
But I feel like if you're ashy in public, like it's fine. It's fine because it's not noticeable, like you said.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm scared. I'm checking my elbows now. It's a constant fear because
you were like when you pulled up, you were like, I had to make sure I look right. You know, I'm gonna be on camera.
I gotta make
you forgot everything. The most important thing, which is moisturization.
I turn around, it's just like white. Like it'll go up this whole area just gets so fucking dry.
Yeah, it's that area because it's constantly touching stuff too.
Yeah.
You're rubbing the lotion off. Pause.
Lotion on.
Pause.
What's that quote? It rubs the lotion on its skin.
Yeah, it's from Buffalo Bill. Yeah, Buffalo Bill.
I just know the quote.
Sounds of the Lambs, dog.
I'm apparently good at knowing quotes, but not knowing where it's from.
Yeah, you're the fucking worst. You're like my wife, dude. I try and make like movie references, and it's just over your head. When we used to, so we lived together in I guess it would be a small apartment for, I don't know, 7 months. 7 months. Yeah, like a dorm room. And this motherfucker was insufferable to live with sometimes. Like, our room dynamic was so fucking funny because we had another white gentleman with us, Taylor. Love you, kid.
Shout
And then we were supposed to have a fourth roommate, but that never happened. So it was just the three of us booling, right? And why don't you go ahead and tell the story of when we first met?
We first met, and I'm moving rooms into his room, and I had this like little like, I don't know where I got it from. It was like this like the plastic 3-layer drawers, and I had like all my clothes in it, like my underwear, my socks, and like
because you were already in a room, right? It was like a transient room.
Don't call it that.
It was a transient room.
And I go to put it on the nightstand, and he's just a bigger dude, and he's like, "Hey, I'm not trying to." He was so nice about it, but he's like, "I'm not trying to be an asshole, but that's my fucking drawer. That's my." And I was like, "Oh,
that's my nightstand."
Okay, and I just grabbed it and put it in like this little closet.
Yeah, dog.
Like,
and that was his introduction to me. And I didn't want to come off like an asshole. Like this is like the 5th trip for me. So like I've already been through this shit. I like to live comfortable, and I'm not afraid to tell people how comfortable I want to be.
But the problem is I didn't know anybody. That's what.
Yeah.
I didn't know anybody there.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, and I was bald. Yeah. I was bald with this thick mustache. I looked like you ever seen the Eminem Steve Harvey?
Yeah.
That's what I looked like. Yo, it's terrible. I never go bald again.
You had more hair on your lip than your head.
I went bald. I thought everyone was gonna go bald when we got there. No, I was the only one.
Let's talk about Taylor for a second, because I think we're also forgetting how annoying he was. You remember when he would ask us to pick shit up out of the fridge, right? Because this motherfucker didn't want to move the 6 feet. Here's the
closest to the fridge.
He was the closest to the fridge. You would be like up on the top rack, like on the top bunk, and have to jump down to get shit, and you would still do it, bro. I'm like, why are you doing this? I was like, make him get up.
Yeah, you told me so many times, you're like, no, don't do it, Christian.
Yeah.
I'm like I don't mind. You're like, no, get that motherfucker, get that lazy motherfucker.
That's how I know. Like, if you were ever in prison, don't go to prison, dog. Somebody will own you. You will be theirs.
No, I'm from the suburbs. I know.
Yeah. I know. we hard body.
Or remember
you said he came out the womb with an 800 credit score.
remember? Yo, he had a shirt like this one. He's like a tank top on, and he's going to put on deodorant, and instead of just
my God,
right here, he lifts up his shirt and goes under his shirt.
We had a long phase where we would just tell each other, stop watching me do shit.
Yeah, wait, remember? He had the broken flip flop every morning. I'm talking about his flip flop broke first month in. I swear to God,
it was like first or second month, and we were gone for like 7 months. Like we were living together for like 7 months. Yeah, you would just
crunchy ass floor,
and then you would hear the other flip flop, 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 flop.
Or in the morning, he would wake up before us because he had to go to work.
Oh my God, dude!
He would hit his vape, and it's like
it was one of them fucking V8 like supercharger. He had a fucking Hellcat for a fucking vape, dude.
Or he had the electric razor, and he would, instead of going to the bathroom.
And I was like, yo, if you don't, I'm going to fucking break that thing if you don't stop right now. Like, take the step outside the room. Like, you don't have to go to because the bathroom, the apartment didn't have a bathroom. It was there's like a general area for the bathrooms, which was also only, 30 feet down the hall. Just go there.
And he would do it in the dark, so you'd miss spots.
You would miss spots. He would roll in. He had a baby face though. Like his beard really didn't come through that much anyway.
Nah, that's still our boy though. That's just so funny. It's just it was always the smallest things. Like you don't know how it is to live with someone. Like even like when you start living with your wife, like you love your wife and like you're like, oh, I can live with her. You start living with her and she just does shit and like it bothers you.
And
like,
you just
why?
start noticing little shit here and there. It's like, oh, you couldn't just throw that in the hamper. Why is it here? Why is it on the floor? It's next to the hamper.
Do you have the toilet seat up?
Do I?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I do all the time.
The kids do. The kids are fucking terrible when it comes to that. But I've slipped into the toilet before.
That's your fault. I don't feel bad because Arlene.
Check it. Yeah. Check it before you sit.
Arlene,
I get it.
It was like 2 a.m. one day, and I peed and I just like left the toilet seat up because like I didn't want to pee on the toilet seat, so I left it up. Whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna reenact it. She does. I hear her get up.
She hit that. She hit that.
Yo, all the way in. She's like, I fucking fell in the toilet. And I was like, did you look? And she's like, yo, it was a fight instantly.
It was a fight. You can't rationally talk to somebody when they're heated like that. Yo, no conversation is gonna end.
You gotta take the L or just ignore her.
I'm just imagining the noise, the bloop.
Because I heard it.
And you hear the water kind of dripping onto the bathroom floor. She's standing there.
I'm like, that's not my fault. Look. Or like when people sit down without toilet paper.
The worst.
I do it. I'm not better than anybody. I do it too sometimes. But
yeah. I 100% get it. Now, like I try to check as much as possible because I know I'm a big wiper. I'm a big wiper, right? Gotta stay wiping. But like, it's like that, or like you'll pull cereal out. Like I don't pour cereal. I pour cereal before the milk, right?
Everyone should. If you don't, you're
if you don't, yeah, it's ridiculous if you don't. But then I'll go and try and get milk, and there's like maybe a smidgen of milk left, and I'm like, yo, why?
Just finish it.
Like, that could have fit into a bowl of cereal or a glass of milk. Put it in.
Just finish it. Because
I would much rather be mad that there is no milk and I've now made the mistake of pouring cereal before checking about the milk. But if there's like just enough to where I now have like, like that oatmeal where it's like somewhat thick because you just didn't put enough water in it.
Yeah.
I don't like that cereal. Like if I do that to cereal, it's so annoying.
You're trying to get every piece wet and it's just
but now it's just like clumpy and you're like, fuck, dude. God fucking damn it.
I swear to God, that always happens. How do you feel about almond milk or oat milk or?
I don't mind it. What
about soy? Are you a soy boy?
Nah, I'm no soy boy. I don't mind it because my daughter had to for a little bit. She couldn't do dairy. But like we've slowly introduced it back.
Remember how bad I was when like I was drinking like protein shakes every it was like twice or 3 times a day, and I'm lactose intolerant, and that was whey protein, so it was just like.
You remember my eggy farts, dude? Death.
Yo,
death.
I hate when people do that.
He slept above me, so like if I farted, it just traveled up.
I would wake up in the middle of the night, go
gasping for air. I would just hear,
and like, but at a point I got numb to it.
Yeah.
Like, now I don't care. Like,
yeah.
I don't. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But then I got bad, and like we're in the car driving to work with the rest of my coworkers, and we used to just like play around in the car because it's a big ass van. There's like the 4 of us. We're just like we like fucking like beat each other up or whatever, and like they're like, trying to jump me this time, and I'm like, don't do it.
Yep.
Yo, our boss driving,
air it out.
He almost threw up. He was like, what the fuck? And he's like driving. He put out the window, heading his head out the window because he's like trying not to smell it. Yeah. And they just stopped.
He said,
shout out to them though. Yeah, those are my boys.
Yeah, we miss you guys.
Cam and Terriano, all them boys.
Yeah.
No, they're good. He's supposed to come. He's about to be in Virginia. So he's gonna see me, or we're gonna go hang out or whatever.
Nice.
So
that should be fun. What time is it?
11:01.
Nice. We're right at an hour. Your Instagram is what?
King.
Do you want to put it out
Crispy.
there? Oh, okay, yeah. He's got some pretty dank memes he likes to post.
I can't help myself.
Can't help it.
It's
meme lord.
King.CHRISPY. Crispy. That's my thing.
Yeah, King Crispy.
Remember I had the license.
Yeah,
Crispy. It was on my. Man, I want that car back so bad.
Yeah. You guys got rid of it just because of the move?
Yeah, and then ended up not needing to get rid of it. So
yeah.
But we have like the truck now, so but I want 2 cars because like having one car
so annoying,
so aggravating.
Yeah.
Because like you're like, oh no, we can have one car.
Yeah, you get dropped off and then you're just like without a ride, and then like your whole life has to now depend on their dependability.
And Arlene falls asleep like
all the time.
So I'm like calling her, and like her phone's always on do not disturb. So I'm like, it's just going to voicemail, and I'm mad. Oh my God, there's nothing worse than being mad and someone not answering the phone because you can't do anything about it.
No. And all you can do is call more.
Exactly. Remember one time when we're in the apartment? I can't remember. I don't know how, but Arlene, I swear to God, called me like 97 times.
Yeah.
97 times. Didn't see it ring or nothing. And I don't know. Just I hate that sound to this day.
It's a very traumatizing noise.
You can't argue with someone on the phone and then they do doo 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 because now you're mad. And now you can't come back from that.
No.
You're gonna call back and be angry.
Yeah.
And then they just do the same shit again. It's a cycle. And you try to come on the phone.
What I fucking really appreciate about Arlene too is that when you guys would be arguing, she would specifically answer the phone just to hang up. Like, you would get one word out, and then it would doo doo doo, and then you would just like scream into your pillow.
You go, what? And I'm like, you doo doo doo. Yo, like why answer? Why answer?
It's so petty.
Yeah, I've been watching this. This is wild.
Yeah, this shit is wild. I don't even know what it is because I don't think you can actually play that game. Well, it was a pleasure having you, buddy.
Pleasure being here. I'm glad I made it.
We got to get you back on soon. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to watch my interview with my wife, Priscilla Racioppi. Jerry Wallace is also coming on this week. So if you guys haven't watched that already, go watch it. Subscribe to the channel. Put the bell on for all notifications to my videos. And if you haven't subscribed to all my platforms, subscribe to all of them. Go on Spotify, rub your finger around that subscribe button, and follow it. Yeah, cool. Because I just want y'all to get the updates. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We love you. Thank you so much for the support again, and we'll see you again next week.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Deuces.